Hello everybody, welcome to Caroni's masterclass in enjoying wine. Today we're going to talk about the fifth component in wine, which is alcohol.
Yes.
The Romans used to call that spiritus vinum, and there you go, the word spiritus will give you the impression that the alcohol is the spirit of the wine, and that's completely true. It has a wonderful effect on you. It will enhance your consciousness, but if you have too much, it might impair it, so watch out. The alcohol in wine is ethanol, and I would like to tell you how that gets into the wine. In fruit, and grapes are fruit, you will find fructose, and if you add yeast, the yeast will metabolize the sugar into alcohol. How did the yeast get into the must of the wine? And in the olden days, you would ask the girls to take off their shoes and pull up the skirt and start running around on the grapes, and the yeast would be found between their toes. Good. I would like to show you a method where you can find out how much alcohol there is in wine, because it's not always true that on the label it says 13.5 on this bottle, but it could just as well be more because the wine is from Italy. Now, if you add the alcohol into a glass, or the wine for that is, and you swirl it around, you will find drops going down the glass, on the side of the glass, and that's the alcohol in the wine. And the thicker the legs are, the more alcohol there is in the wine. So now, to finish off today's masterclass in wine, I would like to tell you a short story about the influence of wine and alcohol on the human beings. If you go back many years ago, we would live in the trees, enjoy life, eat the fruit, what you could find around yourself. But if the fruit fell on the floor, you would not go down the tree because you would be eaten up by wild animals. But of course, there were a couple of people who went down the tree and quickly snapped the fruit and started eating it. But the fruit had developed through the yeast into a fruit with alcohol, and you can imagine what effect that had on the human beings. They were not afraid anymore of the wild animals, and they came down the trees and started walking around looking for more fruit. And that's how the human beings started to walk on 2 feet, and they never stopped doing that. So, here we are. Enjoy and have a good day.